Alright, welcome back. Here is the promised auto sorter. Pretty nice, eh? Alright, let's go over to the creative world and I'll show you how I built it. Alright, here we are in the creative world. And I have just a small sorter with melon, kelp, and bamboo. And this is just an overview of how it's built. This is the filter line, the second line. This is my distribution, my incoming line. Instead of a water line, I have a hopper line. You see that they're going down the line. And then we have hoppers that actually fill the chests. Okay, so, and you always have a chest at the end for overflow, and this is for items that don't include what you've got filtered. So I've got melons, kelp, and bamboo. I may have apples, potatoes, and wheat that come into the overflow. Anything else that's not these three things. So this is how you build it. Let's get my iron out. Let's get the redstone. Let's get these guys. What else do I need? Oh, I do need this and this. Okay. So let's build it pretty close to my input right here, just to make life a little easier. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Go. And let's go down the line. And we've got our repeaters. And now we can put, and it doesn't have to be iron, it can be anything. And let's build up something to build against. It's so much easier when you have one to look at. Okay, so this, 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 and it's our overflow. And we also need an input line. Oops. There we go. I think that'll work. Ah, one off. Okay. That was too many that way. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is a Waddles design, and I will put it in the description. Now, first lesson I learned is don't hook up the hoppers to your sorter until you have all of your redstone in, or you will have a mess. Okay, so we've got these guys under here, the repeaters. Let's put these guys under here. And let's put the comparators down. Alright, redstone it up. There we go. And of course no redstone here because we don't need to lock or control these guys. Now we can put all this mess back. And we need our filter. And all that is just 44 pieces of cobblestone that are renamed filter with an anvil. Easy peasy. Alright, what else do I need? What else do I need? Oh, I need kelp, bamboo, melon. I also need carrots, potatoes, and apples. Let's go ahead and put the carrots, potatoes, and apples in here. Alright. May have to go a little higher. Yep. There we go. Uh-oh, I'm going to put my carrots in. And y'all tell me that. Nope, too high. Alright, there we go. Oh. Got rid of my melons. Alright, where did I put the melons? There we go. Alright, we're together now. So, let's just need to get up here. This line, let's start down here. This is going to be kelp. So, and all I'm doing is clicking the stack with my right mouse button and it just halves the stack. So I put my kelp. And then this one right here, I put one kelp. There we go. And then I come down to this one. Left click and now right click, splits it in half. Right click, splits. Right click, splits. This is my bamboo. One. Down here, one. Down here is my melon. Click. Click. Alright, let's get some chests up here. Oops. And I'm just shift clicking so they don't make double chests. And you notice that none of the filter material is coming through. It's staying put. Okay. Now, oh, I gotta go get my hopper. Alright. Let's put all that stuff in there. Oh, let's put that piece of wood in there too, just for the heck of it. Alright, now let's put this stuff up. While we're waiting for that to come through, I changed my skin. I think it's a pretty good first effort. Alright, so let's look at this one. Kelp, bamboo. I had some extra things in here. I wanted to show you what this was about. You can use this, 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 and this. And you can turn off your input stream. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I need my sticky piston too. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll put that there. We'll put that there. Oops, wrong wrong way. Too close. Alright, let's try that. Alright, let us dust, and nope, missed. That's okay. Gotta come up one more. Oh. There we go. Alright, now that stopped it. So we have things coming into that hopper, but nothing past it because it's being powered. And then, okay, you see, nothing. Stuff's coming in that. So when I turn the power back off, we come back up here. Stuff is going back into the system. So this is an easy way to turn off your flow if you need to do any maintenance, and you will because they're very fiddly. This was a design by Wattles, like I said, and I'll link it in the description. And I love most everything he has, so this is a great thing, a great design. We'll look at the farms. We did farms last episode, but this is our bamboo farm, and we've got a water elevator to get our bamboo up to the input level. We've got our kelp farm, and over here we've got a melon farm. Okay, so that's it. Auto sorters, they're just that simple. I'll kill that one just so that you can see. It's 1, 2, 3 on top, and the comparator is oriented. The two lights are towards the hopper. The repeater is the small light closest to the hopper. So, and then don't forget you have the redstone torches underneath. So 1, 2, 3, and the 2 under. And then these 2 rows head out. This one doesn't feed anything. This one feeds either more hoppers or your chests. You always have one at the end that is not redstone powered. That's your overflow. And if you wanted to continue this on, it would be so easy. Let me get some hoppers out. All you'd have to do is make this a double chest if you want to do it that way. And then you can put another chest down here and just put a hopper feeding into it. See? Now everything that was in that chest is going to start flowing into the bottom chest. And it keeps on doing that. So if I were to put another set of chests there, take that out, crouch click into that chest, stuff's going back down into it. You can keep doing that on, and that's how you expand your overflow. And you can do that with any of these. A lot of people, instead of orienting the chest, straight out, they'll do it like this instead. Oops. And that way they can still have a double chest. It doesn't take up as much room, and they can just extend them that way. And then you can do the same thing. You can, oops. And then you come over here and you put your hopper feeding into it. And that takes all of your drops from this, and it just keeps going down the line. If you're going to have a sorting system, it's best to have a lot of space. Alright, let's go look at my survival world and you'll see how I've implemented this. Alright, so we are back in the we are in the survival world, and I have 20 chests plus an overflow. My overflow has a lot of eggs. I need to build a filter with eggs, like spider eyes. I mean, I'm never going to fill that up. But this thing is so productive. Okay, that didn't illustrate how productive it was, but this will. This is not a super smelter. This is just a cooking system. And I've got bamboo coming in to the fuel side, and I've got kelp coming in, as you can see, to the cooking side. And underneath, we've got dried kelp that comes out. And this is what dried kelp is so good for. Oops. Need a better system. Come over here to the crafting bench, and you can make a dried kelp block. Dried kelp blocks cook 20 items. So if I were to put one dried kelp in here, it would cook 20 items. A piece of coal or charcoal cooks 8. So dried kelp blocks are very efficient. Alright, so that was auto sorters. Let me show you around the base. Done a few improvements. The first improvement was putting this water elevator system down to my storage room. I still have storage up here, but this is where all of the farms are connected down there. Let's see what time of day it is. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. I found some chickens, and I think I've got 5 guys in there, and they're laying eggs. Well, they wouldn't be guys if they're laying eggs. I got 4 or 5 gals in there laying eggs. I showed you this eyesore last episode. This is my everything villager trading hall, villager breeder. My youngest daughter suggested adding cracked stone brick in with the regular brick and granite and polished granite, and I think it looks pretty good. The vines have just gone nuts, so I'm going to have to take those off, but it's looking pretty good. So I'm just slowly converting that as I get around to it. I've done a lot of reorganizing in here because these guys were out of hand. This side is my librarian side. Here are my farmer guys, my Fletcher. These are all of my shepherds. And they all buy white wool, which is not a coincidence. That's my butcher. These are my 2 stonemasons. They sell bricks. This is my fisherman. This is my cartographer. And my cleric, who buys the rotten flesh and sells glowstone and ender pearls. He's a very convenient guy to have. These guys behind the red glass are not assigned a profession yet. I just don't know what I need them for, so it's still a work in progress. I'm trying to make it pretty in here, and trying to make it where iron golems don't spawn in here. And I think I've got just about every surface accounted for. Every once in a while one will get in here, so I'm still tracking it down a little bit. You see, I've used a lot of carpet. Down here I've got my armor and toolsmith and my weapon guys. And all but one of these weapons and tools and armor guys buy iron. So I'm making a lot of emeralds off of them. I'll show you my emerald stash. So we're doing really well. We could build a beacon out of emeralds. Well, I mean, if I had a beacon I could. I use so much iron just trading with these guys, I've had to install another iron farm. Let's go down here and look at it. I'm getting quite proficient in catching zombies. This guy wasn't any difficulty at all. The only thing I struggle with is remembering to bring tags. But I have villagers who sell tags, so I don't even have to get them to pick up an item anymore. I just have to pick up my zombie volunteers. Alright, let's go up and look at it. I didn't use stone this time. I used cobblestone. I just didn't really care about the palette. I don't come out here very much anymore. But I had to change the design up. Some change in the system mechanics made the old system where these trapdoors would open and close not produce any iron golems. So I had to go back to the original design. I think this is Tango. I'll look for that and put it in the description, but he has a piston going up and down, and I should free them from their minecart, but man, dealing with zombies is such a pain. I just leave them in the cart, and you see I've got a little slab right there that keeps them from rolling forward, but they are such a pain. They're not producing anything right now because I've been underground, and they're going to have to go through a sleep cycle before they start producing iron golems again, but when they're both up and running, it's pretty productive. Alright, so we did auto sorter, we looked at the new iron farm, the additional iron farm, and we looked at the villager trading hall / villager breeder. Next time we are going to look at a smelter system that gives XP. Izumavoid created one in season 6 of Hermitcraft, and I'm going to look and see if I can't duplicate that. And the point of that is you get all of your smelting done, but you also get a massive amount of XP, which will help you repair your tools that have mending on them. See, like this guy has mending, this guy has mending, so tools that have mending, tools and armor that have mending on them benefit from XP coming in because they get repaired. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.